when I saw the announcement for Beverly Hills Cop Axel F that was going to be on Netflix, I thought to myself that this is just another reason why Hollywood at the moment is not doing what it really should be doing. I mean, you know, you can have all the debates you want to have about what type of content that Hollywood are currently producing, but I just think that this kind of reboot and reboot, bringing back the old cast members for a last hurrah, or maybe a continuing hurrah, this shows, I think, where Hollywood are at the moment, and that is they're out of ideas. I really do think they are. You've got Ghostbusters, who have made their kind of semi-reboot now, and they've got new characters coming in, but they've still got the old characters there. I think Axel F is going to be a very similar situation, because he's got his daughter now introduced, and it could be that now she takes over from him and all this kind of thing, but you still have the old characters there. And I just feel that it's just a bit of a cop-out, isn't it? Because you've got all of these amazing creative people in the world who can probably come up with amazing ideas for new content, and yet all Hollywood want to do is rehash old franchises, you know, squeeze a little bit more money out of those franchises and give them a little bit more screen time, because they know that people are going to watch it. You know, Netflix know that there are going to be a lot of people who are going to watch this just for the nostalgia, and the critics have said that it's just full of nostalgia, very little substance. And that's the problem, I think, that they want people to watch the show or watch the movie because they know it's going to get eyes on it, because it's Eddie Murphy and it's Judge Reinhold and it's all of the original cast there, and it's going to get eyes on it and people are going to watch it. But you know, and yes, and it is good fun. It's a good romp. It's got some good lines in it and things like this, but it's not pushing anything forward. It's not moving anything forward. You're not creating new IPs. You're not, you know, creating amazing new content. You're just rehashing the old stuff. And while there is sometimes a place for that, I think it's important that we create new stuff. I mean, the number of new shows being brought out now are starting to dwindle, and we're starting to have a bit of a rehash of old IPs again, which is, for me, a bit of a shame, because there must be so many people out there who've got amazing ideas that can put these things to paper and give these ideas to the bosses in Hollywood and say, look, this is a fantastic idea for a franchise. The same thing happened with Indiana Jones 5. There was no reason to make Indiana Jones 5 other than the fact that they just wanted to squeeze a bit more money out of that IP. There was no reason for him to make another movie. It could have all gone away with the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. But no, they had to come in, they had to reboot it again and try and bring fresh characters in and things like that, but it's really not going to work. And the people who loved the IP, they're not going to want to see people taking over from Indiana Jones. They're going to want to remember it as it was. And I think it's the same with Beverly Hills Cop. You're not going to want to watch Beverly Hills Cop without Eddie Murphy in it. You're going to want to continue on with it. And it's just like the older actors that are just continuing to do it now. You've got Sylvester Stallone, who's did another Rocky movie and things like this, and again just did another Rambo movie a few years ago, just to try and push the IP as far forward as it can go. And I just think it's a shame. Come up with some new ideas, something that people can get behind, new IPs that can go off into the future and create memories for new generation of audiences. That's what I think they should be doing. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Do you agree with me? Do you think that these IPs now are just tired rehashes, or do you think that actually there is a place for these returning IPs with the audiences? I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comment section.